Les terrains sont prêts. Les terrains sont immaculés.
Excited for the competition.
Des terrains permettant à ceux qui ont les mêmes attributs de modeler leur jeu.
It's going to be fun to play golf again.
Excitement levels through the roof.
Un tremplin pour que les plus grands espoirs du Canada fassent leur premier pas vers le sommet du golf.
I'd love to get one of those cards at the end of the year.
Et suivent les traces de leurs prédécesseurs.
And done that.
Mackenzie Hughes has won the RSM Classic.
You earn your stripes out there, and you work hard to get to the ultimate goal of the PGA Tour.
Le plus important terrain d'essai du golf canadien.
The goal would definitely be to win.
Est de retour. Vous regardez le Mackenzie PGA Tour Canada. Le circuit Mackenzie est de retour pour la saison 2021.
We have a homegrown tour that's run by the PGA Tour in the comfort of our own country. Get to play in cities we're familiar with, and I think it's not only nice for us to have this tour in Canada, but a little bit of an advantage.
Un an après que la pandémie mondiale eut forcé l'annulation de la saison 2020, le jeu va reprendre au Canada et offrir des possibilités de compétition avec 8 tournois.
We're just absolutely thrilled to be, again, partnering, associated with the PGA Tour in Canada, and really thrilled that the golfers are back on the courses and the tournaments coming up after a one-year hiatus. Just to see these golfers hone their skills and work on their craft and aspire to obviously to be the best they can be and to participate at the highest level of their sport is really cool.
Le meilleur joueur à la fin de la saison obtiendra un statut à part entière pour le circuit Mackenzie 2022. Les joueurs de la 2e à la 5e place obtiendront un statut conditionnel, alors que ceux qui finiront de la 6e à la 10e position gagneront une dérogation de commanditaire pour un tournoi du circuit Mackenzie 2022.
Anytime you get to play against the best players, it's always a pleasure. Just getting out and getting to play again. It means a lot, just excitement levels through the roof.
Le circuit Mackenzie est sur le point de commencer et avec de nouveaux tournois, la saison 2021 s'annonce passionnante, surtout pour les Canadiens.
Very excited. It's been a long year and a half for everybody, but looking forward to this upcoming stretch.
La première moitié de la saison s'amorce à Blainville, au Québec, avec l'Omnium Placement Mackenzie. Puis, on se déplace à Caledon, en Ontario, pour la 3e édition de l'Omnium Osprey Valley.
When it gets windy out there, you're coming into some of these holes with, long irons, and it was tough to hold some of the greens, but it's such a good track, such a good layout, and it's fun.
Pendant la saison 2019, l'ancien du circuit Mackenzie, Paul Barjon, a remporté le 2e de ses 3 titres à l'Omnium Osprey Valley pour finalement terminer au sommet du classement en fin de saison.
Great facility and big championship course, so that's fun to play.
Plus tard, le circuit Mackenzie se dirige à l'île du Prince-Édouard pour 2 nouveaux tournois. L'Omnium de l'île du Prince-Édouard et la classique Brudenell River pour terminer la première étape de la saison.
I'm looking forward to heading out to PEI. I'm looking forward to hitting up Brudenell and spending some time out there.
I've heard great things about both courses. I think PEI I'm most excited for.
Le joueur du circuit de la PGA et ancien du circuit Mackenzie, Tyler McCumber, connaît du succès en 2018 alors qu'une victoire à l'Omnium Osprey Valley ouvre la voie à 2 autres victoires et au prestige de finir premier sur la liste des points de la saison. Ce qui est essentiel dans son parcours pour jouer dans le circuit de la PGA.
Boom! That went in with a lot of force. Wow!
Avec autant de réussites, y compris 4 tournois, et il termine parmi les 25 meilleurs, c'est son été au Canada qui lui donne confiance.
I draw back a lot on my stretch. I played up in Canada. That was exciting. When you're out here, you're definitely in the moment and you get caught up in just being present as a competitor. But, you know, looking back on it, I think it was some really good golf to gain confidence from.
Mais même les meilleurs joueurs ont besoin de pause. Macomber mène donc la grande vie dans sa ville natale.
So we're gonna go to the pier. I got a call from one of my buddies. He's a professional surfer, but he's from here in Jacksonville. His name's Cody Thompson. He's a great surfer. So we're gonna paddle out with him and catch a few waves.
I think he's on the wrong tour, to be honest. He needs to get on the World Surf League. I was actually surprised the first time I saw him out, and I saw you like do a big off lip. I was like, I don't know. He's supposed to be really good at golf. I don't know if he's that good at surfing too, but yeah, you're ripping. I think you're a good surfer, man.
And then he saw the next wave, and I felt, yeah, that's definitely foul. It's a blast. I mean, even just going for 20, 30 minutes, like, it's amazing. It's definitely been a journey, getting the opportunity to play on multiple different tours and grow my golf game as well as have some great life experience. But I think that's why we love sports and love playing golf as professionals, is that it is about the persistence and being that ultimate competitor. And that's why we love it. That's why it's addicting.
À venir, la deuxième moitié du circuit Mackenzie se dirige vers l'ouest et nous verrons où iront les joueurs. De plus, l'Ontarien Matt Shubley a commencé à jouer pour des biscuits et il est encore affamé.
My game is starting to trend in the correct direction, so hopefully I can play well this year.
Aussi, le circuit Mackenzie a produit beaucoup de talent.
I won on the Mackenzie Tour, which propelled me to PGA Tour.
Talent qui récolte maintenant les fruits sur le circuit de la PGA.
I think it's really cool that we got to have this experience.
Le circuit Mackenzie est la première étape vers le circuit de la PGA. Peu importe la longueur du parcours, le rêve est le même, jouer au plus haut niveau du golf professionnel.
How about that for hey? That is a great-looking effort there. Nick Taylor, that start right there.
Michael Glikic, sounded good, it was.
This season.
Cette saison, un nombre record de 27 anciens du circuit Mackenzie domine les allées du circuit de la PGA.
Joel Damon is a winner on the PGA Tour for the first time.
And Davis does it in Detroit.
Ils se joignent ainsi à un nombre grandissant d'anciens champions du circuit Mackenzie.
I enjoyed my time in Canada playing the Mackenzie Tour. That was huge for someone like me trying to get to the PGA Tour and having that opportunity.
That first summer I had in Canada, taught me how to win, at a professional level, how to manage my time, organize a schedule. That's the stuff that you don't have as an amateur and you have to learn to do as a pro. And the Mackenzie Tour kind of taught me how to manage all those things, and it was monumental, starting out.
Cette année, une source de fierté s'ajoute alors que Mackenzie Hughes et Corey Connors représentent le Canada et les anciens du circuit Mackenzie lors des Jeux olympiques de Tokyo 2020.
It's definitely something that has been on my radar for the last few years. It's definitely been a goal of mine.
Maintenant qu'une nouvelle génération entre en scène, le circuit Mackenzie continue de propulser ses futures vedettes sous les projecteurs du circuit de la PGA.
The Mackenzie Tour really prepares players well. It's run very professionally. The level of play out there is amazing as well. There's, all these superstar college kids coming there because they want to play there, and it's a great path towards your PGA Tour career.
Au premier plan du circuit Mackenzie se trouve une cause plus importante, l'impact sur la communauté locale.
What really connects Mackenzie most is just the amazing charitable activity and impact and fundraising that the tour does across Canada, each stop along the way. I think there's been over $5 million raised now for local charities across the country. That's really impactful, and that's really incredible.
It's also the economic impact that our events bring to communities, and also the social impact. You know, the fact that we bring people together, an important element in terms of reinvigorating the social fabric of the communities where we play. So, you know, we try to touch all different levels of impact.
En plus de ses efforts caritatifs, le circuit Mackenzie s'implique beaucoup pour faire progresser le sport au Canada.
Canada has a rich history of golfers that participate on the world stage. I think our connection, though, also for the tour sponsorship is to be part of looking for the next generation of Canadian golfers. That's really a neat thing that we can start to look for new talents and see them, again, build up their game and hone their craft.
C'est ce que nous verrons assurément dans la deuxième partie de la saison du circuit Mackenzie avec un troisième nouveau tournoi, l'Omnium Elkridge, en Saskatchewan.
Excited for the travel, excited for the competition, the possible perks that come with playing well, all the opportunity there.
Puis, ce sera un arrêt familier à Calgary, en Alberta, avec la classique ATB Financial.
Canada golf's really strong right now, so it's going to be really awesome to get to play. There's a ton of great players in the events, and I'm really looking forward to it.
En Colombie-Britannique, le championnat Golf BC se tient au Gallagher's Canyon Golf Club. En 2019, Golf BC a prolongé sa commandite du tournoi qui engendre des impacts caritatifs dans la région. Finalement, la saison se termine à Victoria pour l'Omnium Reliance Properties DC Bank, présenté par Times Colonist.
Going out west to play, it is crazy how different the courses play just province to province. It's always going to be a challenge. It's just about, seeing the course first, knowing what you're getting yourself into, and just managing it best you can.
Le voyage à travers le pays sera aussi nouveau pour Matt Shubley de Whitby, en Ontario, qui n'a commencé à jouer régulièrement qu'à l'âge de 13 ans. Mais, une fois membre du club d'Oshawa, il est devenu accro.
This is a great golf course to grow up at. We had a ton of junior members. Parents would drop us off in the morning. We'd play, we'd practice, we'd play again in the afternoon, and then get picked up late at night. Between playing games for cookies and short game contests and stuff, it was great to learn.
Shubley n'a pas à chercher loin pour trouver une inspiration, car l'ancien du circuit Mackenzie, Derek Gillespie, détient le record de 63 au Oshawa Golf Club, un coup de moins que la meilleure ronde de Shubley.
Derek is definitely a guy we looked up to when we were younger because, he was the guy here. You kind of idolized him. And it's nice to be getting to the same level as him and competing against him now.
Comme bien de jeunes athlètes canadiens, Shubley doit prendre une décision à l'âge de 16 ans. Le hockey ou le golf?
The summer that I made the decision, I had gotten off to a hot start. I qualified for the Ontario Junior, I'd qualified for the Ontario AM, and I had gotten into a couple of good junior invitationals. When I got into all of those, I kind of made the call and said, you know what, I'm going to make this my priority and see where it can take me.
Après une brillante carrière à l'université Sacred Heart au Connecticut, Shubley devient professionnel. Son premier tournoi a lieu en Nouvelle-Écosse et il le gagne.
Confidence is definitely at an all-time high. My grandparents live in PEI, so it was nice to be out there with them and kind of a relaxing environment to come home to.
Maintenant, après avoir participé au circuit de la côte ouest de la Floride, le golfeur de 25 ans est prêt à reprendre sa carrière professionnelle au nord de la frontière.
It's nice to be home because you get a lot of this traditional tree-lined golf courses up in Canada, which you don't see at all in Florida. I'm pretty good at hitting punch shots around the trees instead of hacking it out of the water.
Avec 2 tournois consécutifs prévus à l'île du Prince-Édouard en août, Shubley espère encore avoir du succès dans les Maritimes.
The goal would definitely be to win. You want to be number one on that money list. You want to earn the exemptions that it provides you. My game is starting to trend in the correct direction, so hopefully it keeps progressing and I can play well this year.
Mackenzie Hughes est loin d'avoir un parcours en ligne droite dans le golf professionnel. Après avoir gagné l'Ordre du Mérite en 2013, il revient au Canada pour une deuxième participation au circuit Mackenzie en 2015. Une saison exceptionnelle et son éthique de travail inflexible lui ouvre la voie du circuit de la PGA.
I read a book called Take the Stairs on being a better version of you. One of the quotes in the book was, "Success is never owned, it is rented, and the rent is due every day." And it just stuck with me. Working hard towards your goals, and there is basically no shortcut. In 1 second, golf can throw you right back on the ground, and you better get back up and start working hard. Paying the rent might involve my obligation as a father. Daddy. To live in a way that I feel like I'm staying active. It's still something I look at and resonate with. That's something I always try to live by.
Il est possible de trouver la source de l'éthique de travail fructueuse de cet ancien dans sa ville natale.
Dundas to me has always felt like home right away. It always will. Just so many great memories from being there, and Dundas Valley Golf and Country Club was a big part of my childhood.
Instead of having a sitter for him, we would go golfing and we would bring him, and he at the time was probably actually about 5 and didn't have clubs, so he would play with a sawed-off driver and a sawed-off putter.
I loved it right away, and pretty much couldn't get me off a golf course after that. All my summers were just on a golf course. Just loved the challenge that it brought.
You would see him on the range by himself all the time. When we got there, he had already put in a couple hours, or he might have even already played 18 holes.
Le jeu de Hughes finit par parler de lui-même alors qu'il atteint le circuit canadien grâce à une illustre carrière amateur.
He's always had that competitive drive, but he proved himself at every single level. He didn't really skip any steps either. His sheer determination and focus and work ethic is really what got him to where he is.
Those tours below the PGA Tour, you earn your stripes out there, and you work hard to get to the ultimate goal of the PGA Tour.
Me and my boy, Corey Connors, repping the Mackenzie Tour.
You travel with guys from tournament to tournament, and it might be 2 or 3 to a hotel room, and that was just normal.
Got some slap shots, got some baseball going on, just hanging out, having a good old Canadian time.
I was able to prove myself at every level. I won on the Mackenzie Tour, which gave me the belief that I could win on the Korn Ferry Tour, and then propelled me to the PGA Tour.
One tough customer, Mackenzie Hughes. It's all over.
To do it that fast, just kind of overcome with emotion, didn't really know what to expect going forward, what that would mean for my life, and obviously things really changed quickly.
Alors que lui et sa femme fondent une famille, il doit toujours payer le loyer, mais le mode de paiement n'est plus le même.
I want to be purposeful about what I'm doing, but the desire is still there to achieve some high goals, and I've got expectations for myself, so it's just a different way of going about it.
Come on, enter. Hey.
Yes! All of Canada is on their feet with that one.
Être finaliste à la Classic Honda 2020 lui permet de bien se positionner pour les éliminatoires de la Coupe FedEx, où il se retrouvera en position difficile lors de sa première présence en championnat.
A clutch up and down for Mackenzie Hughes.
When it goes in the hole, and the relief and the joy that comes with is pretty special. It's up there with making the putt to win RSM.
Ces réalisations ont des répercussions bien au-delà des États-Unis, comme ici, dans sa ville natale, où on a reconnu la réussite de l'un des siens.
They decided to change the name from the short course at Dundas Valley to the Mackenzie Hughes Par 3 course. We're so proud, really as a country, but also as a small town.
I know it's just a little 9-hole par 3 course, but it's got some sentimental meaning. Just being that I spent a lot of my time there growing up as a kid, and now it'll be kind of forever known as my golf course. The Mackenzie Tour provides you with an avenue to go to the next step. It's how I started to learn how to play professional golf. If you had just placed me on the PGA Tour, I wouldn't have been ready right away. But the Mackenzie Tour prepared me for what I was going to face on the PGA Tour.
I started my professional career in the Mackenzie Tour, but didn't have any wins there, and didn't have any wins on the Web.com Tour.
Pourtant, il améliore son jeu, ce qui finit par l'amener à des résultats positifs sur le circuit de la PGA, qui culmine avec sa percée en 2019.
And Corey Connors' day indeed has arrived. He's a winner on the PGA Tour.
I'm sure there's a lot of happy fans back home in Listowel, Ontario, and all across Canada, and it's really exciting.
Depuis, Connors est un habitué du tableau des meneurs du circuit de la PGA tout en récoltant les prix qui l'accompagnent.
Front row seating.
Il se joint à son camarade du circuit pro, Max Homa, à Maui pour une pause lors d'un événement réservé aux champions.
Welcome. And have you seen whales before? Oh, good. That's exciting. Super exciting. The whales come down here for breeding and birthing. So it's really important habitat. This is a sanctuary set aside for these whales. It's a really amazing place.
We love Corey and Mallory. That was a blast. We got to share it with them.
Max and our wives, good friends, and it was really cool to experience that together.
I actually have some good questions from the front row.
What's part of their diet?
They eat shrimp and krill. Like krill are little microorganisms. They eat plankton, small fish.
Yeah, it's my first experience ever seeing a whale, really, in the water and getting up close. Pretty cool. Absolutely massive. Yeah, we knew they were pretty big, but seeing them in person, it's pretty amazing. It's really cool to be out here.
We don't have any special devices to look for the whales, so just glance around the water. First thing we usually look for is exhalations. When they come to the surface and breathe out, that's usually the first sign. Or if you see a big splash, that's
right of the.
Oh, there's one.
Right of that
like
sailboat
right
just
there.
popped up again. See it?
Maybe like 100 yards. Yeah, there it is, right there.
Did you see how little that exhalation was? Yes. So that means they're baby. Yes, this is where they come to have babies and make babies. So we're really psyched to see a calf.
Well, that's a big old boy.
There's the tail. Oh no. Being a first-time winner, first time here, I think it's really cool that we got to have this experience. Something that I definitely won't ever forget.
Les histoires de réussite de ceux qui sont passés par là deviennent les espoirs d'aujourd'hui pour la nouvelle cuvée de talents. Qui sera donc le prochain? C'est le retour tant attendu du circuit Mackenzie. La préparation est terminée, les objectifs sont établis. La prochaine chose à réaliser, ce sont des rêves.
The ultimate goal is to get to the PGA Tour.